Ready or Not is directed by Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett, two directors, and stars Samara Weaving, Henry Czerny, and Adam Brody, and among others. And in this movie we deal with a newly wedded woman and her husband who are invited to the groom's family in this old house, mansion type house, and to celebrate the wedding and everything. And as a tradition, the bride is having to go part of this game that they want her to play, which is hide and seek.
Because the family is game board creators. Their whole family has gotten wealthy over making games.
Yeah.
Throughout centuries, so.
Yeah, and then, as the title suggests, she has to pretty much, if you've seen the trailer, she pulls the card and she ends up playing hide and seek, and she has to go hide, and then they have to go look for her. And then, basically, it turns out that, as you see in the trailer, she's getting hunted one by one by the family members.
And they gotta kill her.
Yeah, and we'll leave it there because we don't want to go into spoiler territory, but that's pretty much the basics of the movie.
Yeah.
Now, here's a little backstory. Now, this movie got me really interested because we've been seeing this kind of trend lately where we've been seeing game horror type movies. Like last year we had Game Night, and this year we had Escape Room. Yeah. So it's cool that we're getting these kind of board game type movies where you have to survive. Yeah, we can go back all the way to Clue when you had that, when it was actually based on a board game.
Yeah, it was with Clue, and then I don't even think it was used again like that
until probably Game Night.
Game Night, and then Game Night introduced the other one, and then this one.
Yeah.
So it's all right, now we're getting this trend. We're also seeing a lot of trend lately where a lot of people are wanting to use horror elements with comedy.
Yeah. And then because earlier we had that movie Escape Room that used similar elements to that.
That one I think was more serious, though.
Yeah.
That one took a
It was a pure serious. But this one got me from the trailers because they were going for more of a dark comedy kind of aspect mixed in with, thriller type vibe. And I was already, from the get-go, already from the trailers, it looked really fun. But also I loved the really dark, looking, candlelit.
It's like Clue. It looked like Clue.
Like a very classical looking mansion and stuff.
Yeah.
And after upon seeing the film, I quite enjoyed the movie a lot. It was a lot of fun.
It was a fun movie.
Yeah. To get my pros out of the way, the main girl in this, Samara Weaving, if you remember her, she's Babysitter from Netflix, and she's also the niece of Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
And she was really great, and, she goes through fucking hell in this movie.
Yes, she did phenomenal, and that's everybody, and I agree with everybody that she is the standout of the movie. And, I mean, she actually... Her performance, she goes balls to the wall on her performance like she's going for an Oscar.
Yeah.
Because she could fucking tear up like she's in a lot of pain. But yeah,
she goes through a lot of vulnerability.
She goes through some fucking shit in this movie.
Yeah, she gets a lot of fucking damage through the night. And I'm like, damn, how much more can she take?
She's gonna have some fucking scars.
Yeah, she reminded me off of, this is a different movie, but she reminded me how in Charlize Theron's role in Atomic Blonde, how she just gets fucking damaged back and forth.
Oh, I know. Broken arms, fucking holes through your hand.
Yeah.
Fucking cuts all over your ribs. Fucking, I mean, this girl goes through fucking hell, man.
Yeah, but I also got to give credit, too, that the movie, the story, the way it goes along, we start to learn some other things of why they're actually wanting after and stuff. And I actually thought that when it actually builds up to this conclusion that we won't spoil, it actually had a great fucking payoff that actually
See, at first I thought they were gonna go with that cop out
traditional.
Well, no, I thought the traditional I thought at first what they were gonna do was they weren't nothing was it was all when how they were leaning towards a certain something that it's not real, you lied to us, but it was just the comedy part.
Yeah,
I was afraid that was going to be the closure. I was like, please don't be that closure.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a cop out. Yeah. But then it actually was okay, there it is.
Yeah, it's a very ritual type movie, and they mention in the trailers.
Yeah, true.
They're going, there's some kind of devilish thing going on.
Yeah.
And I will say the brutality is fucking.
Oh,
I didn't
dude.
expect it to be this fucking brutal.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of fucking like heads getting shot off and fucking
explosions. Of blood.
I was like, Jesus.
Fucking stabbings.
Yeah.
Fucking crushed heads. I'm like, God damn.
But
I'm liking this.
yeah, and I love.
I like the production design.
I do too.
Of the mansion too.
I do too. I like the way that you see just a lot of like candlelit areas and stuff, and you're having to go through the corridors. And I love the little secret areas that they go through and stuff.
Yeah.
I just love this fucking house that they're in.
Yeah.
You know, and
the family was pretty fucking neat. Like that old woman that looks like something out of fucking.
she's like out of the fucking Stay Alive movie. Kind of.
Stay Alive or fucking the fucking
Deadly
other
Silence.
one. Deadly Silence. Yeah, Dead Silence. That's what she kind of looked like a human version before she died of them. The family, and I'll tell you right now, some of the comedy was pretty fucking funny.
I was actually surprised.
That bigger guy was fucking hilarious. But and it's weird because I appreciate the directors doing something original, something different.
Yeah.
Because the movie, while you can say it is flawed at times, because it's just not making it, it's just trying to just say fuck it. Let's not try to make sense of everything. Let's just have fun.
Yeah.
I do like the originality. It's something that you don't see often.
I know, and that's what I appreciate it too, was that they were taking such a simple concept like this, and they make it work in not only the comedy, but also just, you know, that fun survival type level where it kind of becomes like slasher territory in parts, and, you know, you're rooting for the main girl to get through all this shit, and it's really, you know, you can't get enough of it. You just keep wanting more as it goes along.
Yeah.
And the other thing I gotta say is the movie just also, it dives into some shit that I thought was pretty unique with how they bring up like certain events like in the past and stuff.
Yeah,
and
like it's basically it's like something's been going on for a while. Type thing, you know, with everybody's, you know, families. You know, everybody's been married before and all that.
But other than that, I mean, the only kind of minor thing I might say is maybe the movie could have like made more time to kind of like,
because this movie
flesh out certain things, like just to kind of flesh out certain things in the writing. But I still appreciate what they went with.
Yeah, if I have some cons, like, you know, a lot of things ain't flushed out. Like the example, there's like, you know, they're after her. They got this ritual. It's hinted in the trailers, which is in the movie, hinted that, you know, if we don't do this, we're all gonna fucking die. Yeah. Type thing. So you think there's something greater force out there. Okay, that kind of don't flush out the other people's whose wives and husbands did survive the thing, because I don't think everybody there is related.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think because like the story really is about this family really wanting to only keep everything to the family. Yeah. In the family. And there's some people who I guess made it in the past, because I think that Brody guy, I think that was his wife who's not part of the family.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, then if they have to make you know, some sacrificey thing, then why did they not have to do it to them? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I got There's some things that ain't flushed out very well, because I think with these directors, which on a side note, if they're haven't done much. And
their only really big movies they did was Devil's Due, which I heard sucked.
Yeah, the only big name movie,
and
like
one of the directors also did VHS, which I heard was actually good.
Yeah, those are some low budgety fun horror. But the one he mentioned that made probably like actual theaters, yeah, I heard it was pretty fucking trash. Like, so you're like, these guys are like just, I guess they're just trying to have fun with the movie,
which is still good, because it still worked with the overall movie.
Yeah, I will say that the first half I was kind of didn't know where this was going, because it kind of like felt like it was rinse and repeat, where she's hiding in one area and then somebody gets her and then hide her another. Somebody gets her, hide another, and it just felt like it just kept doing that. It was good after the first few times. I'm like, okay, this is kind of getting a little boring for a little bit, just for a little bit, and then the second half clicks in, and then it just changes to balls to the wall. So it's the second half that really gets better. Yeah.
But overall, though, I still had a great time with the movie, and I really do recommend it.
Yeah, and I love the one-liners that have in this too.
You know, it's kind of like something that you kind of go with, you wouldn't never really see in these type of like thriller type vibes, but the way that they played off kind of nonchalant, I actually thought was pretty fucking hilarious. Yeah. But with that being said, I'm gonna give the movie a compelling grade on the Film Freaks meter.
I was going to go with that one. Compelling grade and Film Freaks meter for me.
Fair enough. For those of you who have also seen Ready or Not, let us know in the comments below what you thought about it. If you like what you see here, you can feel free to like and subscribe to our channel, and check out some other reviews here and our website at filmfreaks.com. And we'll be seeing you in our next review. We'll see you later.